One thing about me, on a vacation, I will take a nap. And you mean to tell me I'm not gonna use the room to nap? Me, I like to nap. Oh. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Philistine Wembo, and today's video, well, first of all, oh my god, I am so sorry I didn't ask how are you guys. Are you good? Are you looking after yourself? Are you okay? Are you fine? Are you well? You good? Today's video is going to be about traveling solo. First, traveling with friends. So I've done both. I've traveled solo and I've traveled with friends, and I have to say I love both experiences. I love my girls trips. At the same time, I love my solo trips. Why? First of all, let's talk about solo traveling, which I've spoken about solo traveling so far on my channel already, but let's get into it. Solo traveling for me, a way of just me kind of coming back to myself, loving on myself through experiencing another country, another culture, and being in a new environment by myself, figuring out, you know, how I'm going to deal with different situations in a different country, you know, language barriers and everything like that, and just also kind of like relaxing and just, you know, just by myself, loving on myself, doing what I want whenever I want in a new country is a vibe. It's an absolute freaking vibe. So that's why I love solo traveling. Now, traveling with friends, I love traveling with my girls. My girlies, my girls. You guys know who you are, okay? My girlies, my girly pops, my chummy chums, my chummies. I love traveling with my girls. Why? Because we get each other. We have the same energy. We are quite similar but yet different, you know? First of all, one thing I like about my girls is we like to have fun. We like to have a good time. We like to have a drink, and we love to get lit. We will have shots, we will have cocktails, we will have a good ass time on our trips, okay? And we balance out, you know, chilling and getting lit and doing excursions and things like that. Like, we balance everything out. And also what I love about traveling with my girlies is that we love to take naps. They love to take naps. And one thing about me, on a vacation, I will take a nap. I'm sorry. First of all, what is so wrong about going on vacation and you're taking a nap? Let's talk about this. This should be a video on its own, but let's talk about naps. You mean to tell me that we've booked a 5-star resort, and you mean to tell me I'm not gonna use the room to nap? Me, I like to nap, and my girls, they like to nap too. So sometimes we be there, like, you know, having a drink, and then we're like, yeah, I think, you know, you want to take a nap? Tell me, like, should we take a nap? I'd be like, hell yeah, I was just waiting for you to say something. Just like, well, let's go take a nappity nap, and you feel so refreshed afterwards. I'm sorry, but I cannot travel with people that don't like to take naps, because then I feel like, come on, man, I want to take me a little nappy nap. But yeah, naps. And I love that. I love that about my girlies. So yeah, I think when you travel with friends, you need to know who you're traveling with. Me personally, I can't travel with everybody. No, I can't just travel with anyone that I've just met. I can't travel that's how sometimes friendships can ruin people, you know, friendships can be ruined because of trips. And it's true, it has happened, but I just can't do it. Me personally, if I don't know you like that, I can't travel with you, boo. I'm sorry but not sorry. I can't travel with you. There has been some horror horror stories that I've seen on social media, especially on TikTok, about girls' trips that has gone completely wrong, to the point where people are even being unalived because of a girls' trip, because there's been some form of disagreement, or one person was left alone, and this and that. Like, you got to be careful who you're traveling with, child. You think you know the person, but do you really know the people that you're traveling with? You get what I mean? Yeah. So just be safe out there when you're traveling with people, because it's not everybody that you're gonna travel with. It's not everybody that you meet, or everyone that you meet on Instagram, and you've somehow clicked, and then all of a sudden, oh hey sis, like we should book a trip together. Like, no. Me personally, no. I only know you through Instagram, honey. I don't know you in real life, okay? I don't know you in real life, darling. No, I don't want to take a trip. No disrespect and no hate or no nothing, but no, I don't want to take a trip with you. Yeah, so traveling solo, I mean, good things and bad things can happen either way. But yeah, I like to travel. If I'm traveling with friends, it's my girlies. It's the people that I know in and out. If I don't know you, your ins and your outs, then girl, I ain't traveling with you. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it too. I had to choose traveling solo or traveling with friends. See, I cannot choose because I love both. So I'm not going to choose. I love them both. I like traveling solo and I like traveling with friends. Now, advice for solo traveling. I would say, first of all, make sure that your family know where you're going. Make sure your friends also know where you're going. Just the close people that you fully trust, because don't tell everybody where you're going, first of all. Because your village people will try and be the enemy of progress. Don't let the village people know. Hey, if you're African, you know. Once the village people know where you are, don't tell everybody, because the person will go and tell the village people, and the village people go try am. I'm just telling you. If you now your own. But yeah, I only tell just a small percentage of people of like where I'm going. So obviously, my dad, my auntie, and my cousin Francis. You guys know Francis, and my girl Nikki. Like, I tell them where I'm going. I tell them my flight, and I tell them like my resort that I'll be staying at and for how long, and then they know where I am. So that's my advice for solo travel, girly. Make sure that your family knows where you are and how to reach you, okay? Because safety first, okay? So again, like I keep saying, do your research on where you're gonna go, and if it's safe enough for you to go by yourself. So do your research. Advice for group travels, traveling with your friends, make sure that you agree on where you want to go. First of all, make sure everybody in the group agrees where you're going, that everybody is okay, and that everybody there's no disagreement and whatnot. Like, do your research as a group. Do a group chat. Make sure that you voice your opinions and everything like that, so then everything can just go smoothly and there's no like disagreements or misunderstandings and miscommunications and this and that. And budget wise, especially when it comes to group, make sure that you plan things in advance, so then financially you know that everybody's gonna be able to afford where you guys are going. Because I noticed what the beef and the arguments and the disagreements comes from is the actual financial aspect of the trip, like the booking aspect. You can have one person being the person that organizes everything and this and that, and then when it comes to paying, the people start to fall off. And it's like crickets, because the trip is next week, and payment is expected. We're expecting some payments, so where the payment at? Just crickets. So make sure that everyone is on the same page financially. Make sure that everyone's on the same space financially, because that's when shit goes wrong. Shit goes left, and then the trip never leaves the group chats. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happens. And it's true. That's child. I've had that happen to me before. Well, a long time ago. Way before the girlies that I have now. The girlies that I have now, I could be telling them that let's book a trip next week. They'll be like, I bet, and they will come running. So yeah, I love my girlies. So those are kind of like the advice and advantages and disadvantages of traveling solo and traveling with friends. Advantage of traveling solo is that you have more time with yourself. You can do what you want. Traveling with your friends, you know, you just have a good time with your friends, have a good time with your girlies. It's a great time to bond with your girlies, build that bond, make it stronger. Just kind of know what how your friends are in a different environment and how they deal with it in certain situations as well. If anything happens while you're on a trip, you kind of know how each person deals with certain situations and dilemmas and anything like that. So that's a great advantage. Disadvantage of traveling solo, I don't have none, because I love me a solo trip. People say you feel lonely. I don't feel lonely at all. I don't feel lonely at all. I love it. I love it. Disadvantage of traveling with your friends, I don't have any disadvantage for my friends, because personally I have a good experience with my friends when we travel together, so I don't really have any disadvantage. To people, just in general, I guess maybe, I don't know, you might not feel like you're able to do the things that you want, because you have to kind of consider what everybody else wants to do and take other people's considerations and compromising and everything like that. So that would probably be a disadvantage. Yeah, I think that would probably be a disadvantage. So yeah, I think that I've said everything about solo traveling and traveling with friends. Personally, I love both. Both are equally as great. But overall, just have a good time. Whether you're traveling solo, whether you're traveling with your friends, with your man, with your family, whatever, just make sure that you have fun. You're in a different country, and the last thing that you want is for any drama or for you to feel some type of way or for you to just not enjoy yourself. You spent big money on a trip, and for you to not enjoy it, like, that's just a waste. That is just a waste. Okay, so don't waste that. Book your trip. Like I always say, book that trip. It don't matter, solo, dolo, group, babe, it don't matter. Just book the trip and have a good time. Okay, my lovelies, so this will be the end of the video. I hope you like the video. If you want more videos like this, let me know. Let's chat, girl. Let me know what you want from me, content wise. And yeah, more travels to come, more vlogs to come, and more chit chat videos to come. So guys, I will see you on the next video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, and I will see you guys on the next video. Love you. Bye.